Hello friends, welcome to our channel Simply Live Simple Life Tips, and happy Diwali to all of you. To fill lot of colors in your Diwali, we are coming today with a new function, conditional formatting. So we are going to learn everything about conditional formatting today in this video. Before going to that, please do like, share and subscribe and keep supporting. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. So we have here a report showing conditional formatting basic, and we will be looking for all basics conditional formatting functions over here. Then we will move to conditional formatting advanced trend. We will see trends used for conditional formatting, directional shapes and indicator. Conditional formatting heat map will help you in plotting a heat map over a data, and we will finally end with formatting a row with respect to one cell. So let's start with conditional formatting basic. So we select the data on which we want to apply the formatting. We will go in conditional formatting, highlight cells value greater than. In greater than we will choose 100 and we will give a format green fill with dark green text. We will say OK, and once it's done, you can see the items which are greater than 100 have been highlighted in a green text and a green fill. Same for now less than, we will select this data, go in conditional formatting, highlight cells value less than, then we will select the data over as 50 and light red with dark text. Okay, see, there are no numbers have been formatted as there are no values which are less than 50. Let's make few values less than 50, so we can see these have used the formats. Another way of putting a conditional formatting is between and equals to. When I am saying between and equals to, you can see in this data, if I want the values between 50 and 100, and if I want the values between equals to 50, I can use conditional formatting as below. I will first select the data on which I want to put the conditional formatting. Data is selected, conditional formatting, I will say between 50 and 100, and I would choose the format from custom format. I will, once it is there, I will go in fill, and in fill I will say yellow. I will say OK, and I will say OK. See, now the values which are between 50 and 200 have been highlighted in yellow. Now equals to 50, so again select the data, go in conditional formatting, highlight cells rules and equals to, I will say 50, and I will again go into custom format because I want the formatting to be green fill. I will say green color and OK. Now you see all the values which are equals to 50 have been formatted as per our condition. Now next is contains text or duplicate values. So if I come to contains text pista, I want them to be highlighted in yellow. So I am selecting all the ice cream flavors. I am going in conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, and I am saying text that contain choco chips. It's coming. I am changing it to pista. I am going to format yellow fill with dark yellow text, and I am saying OK. Once I have done this, if you see, all the text which have pista will be yellow formatting with yellow text. Now how to find the duplicate values? I will be selecting all the cities from over here. I will go in conditional formatting, go in highlight cells rules, I will say duplicate values. Once I select duplicate values, see, there are two ways of selecting duplicate values. One is duplicate and unique. If I select duplicate values, and I will give a format saying as red text, and I'm saying OK. So all the values which are duplicate in this column have been highlighted. As Pune is duplicate, Delhi is duplicate, Nagpur is more than one time, so they have been changed to red format. If I delete few rows which are duplicates, unique value will regain its original formatting. Going to highlight cells value, I am saying manage rules. I just want to change a format of any formatting I have given for a conditional formatting. I am saying fill yellow to the same and it will be okay. Once it's done, if you see, if I delete Pune once again and I make Pune unique, see the format will go out like this. See, Control Z, if I am doing Control Z, the format will come back. So in this way I have found duplicate value as well. Now let's go to data bars. In data bars, if I select any of the data, like in this cell I am selecting all the data like always we always do, and if I go into conditional formatting, I go to data bars, I select these cells, gradient fill. Okay, there are different types of colors fills which you can say. Few are gradient fill, few are solid fill. I will choose one of them, say for just explaining the example, I'm selecting gradient fill with blue bar. Now if you see what it has done, it has filled a color bar into the same cell where your numbers have been inputted. What it's exactly doing is, it is selecting the maximum value amongst the selection, and it is filling it fully, and all the other cells are getting filled based on the cell value which is maximum and 0. Okay, now in this way you do data bars. Color scales. Now if you want to give some color scales to the selected data, select the whole data. Okay, go to conditional formatting, color scales, and select any color scheme. Currently I am selecting green, yellow, red color scale. I also have an option, if you don't want to select this data, I have an option as red, yellow, green color scale as well. So once the first color what you get selected will go to maximum number, and the last color will go to the lowest value in the selection. Okay, I think you have got this data. Now let's come to conditional formatting AD. We will send some trends, directional, shapes and indicators. We will go one by one. If I see this is my data and directional, shapes and indicators format which I want to give, I have few ice cream flavors and I have their daily sales and day wise plotted, 1st of November to 13th of November. If I select any of the data for directional, I will go to conditional formatting, the icon sets, and I will go to directional. And if you see, the directional conditional formatting has been just taken place. So wherever the value is high, it will show upward trend. Wherever the value will be less, it will show the downward trend. We will do for the same the below row. Yeah, it has happened now. For the same thing, you cannot choose data in 2 rows and expect them to take conditional formatting. So this is the wrong way of applying any conditional formatting to a unique row. So Control Z, and what I can do is I can put the format once again, conditional formatting, icon sets, and I will select directions. I can always copy paste the formatting what I have done to a single row and then paste special formats to the row which I want. In this way it can be also done, as you are only copy pasting a format to one of the row. This is directional. Now shapes. In shapes, same, select the data, go to conditional formatting, say icon sets, and select the color schemes. And for the another row as well, you do the same way, conditional formatting, icon sets, select another shape. This is a signals, highly used format around all of us. So I have done, copied, pasted the same format to all my below rows. Now indicators, I am doing the same, selecting the data, going to conditional formatting, I am saying icon sets, and once in icon set I am saying indicators. So in this way I can give different indicators to a different row, mentioning the it will give indications. Normally green gives higher value, red gives a lower value, which we can change by going into manage rules. You can try that. I'm just copy pasting the formats from the above rows. In this way, the trend you can set it up. Conditional formatting heat map. Heat map is a way of showing a data. In column A, in columns I have ice cream flavors, and in row I have cities. I am selecting the whole data. Now I would say go to conditional formatting. It's there in the same value. We have seen color scheme. I have selected the whole data and I am saying green, yellow, red. Now if you see what it has done the same way. It has identified the maximum value and minimum value amongst the data. How can I will show you right here right now. I'm right clicking on it and I'm activating my minimum value and maximum value, minimum. I can see my maximum value amongst the data is 450 and my minimum value amongst this data is 50. Okay, so it has chosen 450 out of this data and it has made it dark green. Okay, and 50 is dark red, and from between them it has chosen the color from dark red to dark green with the formatting what we have selected. You must have seen this data in presentation of temperature of the cities. Like if I have few datas which I am choosing ran between, I am choosing temperature normally ranging from 27 degrees Celsius to I would say 44 degrees Celsius. Okay, I will just copy paste this and formula to all my cells. Okay, once it is done, see now what it has done. It has selected the highest temperature as green and the lowest temperature as red, while it is other way around. Normally we represent the temperature or the heat of the city with highest as a red and lowest as a green. Now if I change this data to 17th of November and if the temperature is getting changed, the heat map automatically gets changed. So this is an additional benefit. So let's come back to formatting row. Cities in rows, I have days in columns, and these are the sales of all the cities on 1st of November. Like these are the sales of all the cities on 2nd of November. I have a total in column I am saying wherever the total sales is less than 600, they should get into red highlight, like 584, 558, 588. These are the total sales which are lower than 600. I am selecting the first row, going in conditional formatting, new rules, saying use a formula to determine which sales to be formatted. I am going in where I have to put the formula. I am going over here, I am selecting a row, cell I can say, I am selecting a cell. The cell would be I2 for this. I don't want to keep 2 as frozen because I want the format to get changed with the rows. So I am saying $1 $I and row is 2. I am saying okay. I will go lesser than 600. I will go in format. I will select red fill. In font I will select white. I will say okay. Once it is done, you can see the formatting has been done. I am saying okay. Now the value in total column is 580, which is less than 600. So it's red. Taking all the cells, saying paste, saying special formats. Once it is done, see wherever the total sales for that day is lesser than 600, the whole row is getting highlighted. It is the way we are formatting. Like for 13th of November, say my sales are 100, 100, 100, 100 and 100. Whenever I cross the value which is less than 600, the row automatically changes to white color. It's not red anymore. Okay, hope you all like the video. Hope you have got all the topics of conditional formatting, and thanks for supporting. Keep supporting us. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. We will meet again.